Hi, and welcome to Log On Reviews. This time I have prepared for you a quick review of the Htc Evo 3D. We will cover everything a potential buyer needs to know when buying this smartphone. We will start by inspecting the outside of the phone. On the bottom of the screen there are 4 touch-sensitive buttons: Home, Menu, Back, and Set. Then on the right side there are 4 buttons: Focus, the switch from 3D to 2D camera, and 2 buttons for regulating your volume. On top, we have a very sensitive button for unlocking and locking your device, and the 3.5mm jack for your headphones. On the back of the phone, there is a 3D camera. This camera is the main utility, the main reason you buy this phone. Now we will begin by unlocking it. As you see, you just go over it and it unlocks. It is very sensitive. First, I have prepared for you a test with quadrant benchmark. With this, we will see where the phone ranks between other smartphones. Let's just hit run full benchmark. And while the tests are being done, we will say a word or two about the performance and specifications of the phone. The phone weighs 170 grams, so it is pretty heavy. Also, it is pretty wide. That is because of the 3D camera. It has a 4.3-inch screen. The screen is 3D LCD capacitive touchscreen. The screen is multi-touch and Gorilla Glass. The phone has a micro SD card slot up to 32 gigabytes. In this particular model, it's 16 gigabytes. As for internal memory, it has 1 gigabyte of storage and 1 gigabyte of RAM. We have the primary camera, actually 2 cameras, 5 megapixel, dual LED flash. The cameras are autofocus. On the front is the primary 1.3 megapixels. The videos are in quality of 720 points at 30 frames per second, 2D and 3D quality. On the phone is Android 4.0. It has a dual-core processor, a frequency of 1.2 gigahertz. We see the benchmark results just came in, so we will see where our phone ranks. We see here your device. It is just above the LG Optimus 2X and below the Galaxy Nexus. The results of the benchmark are not completely believable. Sometimes it's above the LG Optimus, sometimes it's below it. So we can compare our Evo 3D to the LG Optimus 2X, which is reasonable because these 2 phones have very similar specifications. Now that these tests are over, we will look at the 3D camera. As you see, there are actually 2 cameras. These 2 cameras take 2 pictures when taking a 3D picture. Then the phone puts these 2 pictures together and creates a 3D image. You know, kind of like a 3D sticker you get in the mall, only a lot better. Okay, I have now prepared a picture for you. Like this. You can't really see what's going on, but for me it's really good because you get a lot better depth of field. But to actually see the 3D picture like it's supposed to, you have to watch right in the center of the phone. Otherwise, it's jumping from left to right. Like I said, it has, maybe you can see this. I don't know. We will see later. I'm sorry. Having held the LG Optimus 3D, I can say that the Evo 3D doesn't hurt your eyes as much, and it's a lot more bearable to watch the picture or play video games. When your eyes fully adapt to the 3D, you get a very fun experience. It is very fun to play 3D games. With the HTC 3D games, you get, I think, 2 3D games in stock, the Spider-Man 3D and the Need for Speed. It's really fun. You should definitely try that if you get this phone. I could show you a 3D game, but no, there is no point because you wouldn't be able to see it. You would just be wasting time. And that is all for today. Oh, well, maybe some words about the processor. The processor is very good. If you unrooted this phone, it can the clock frequency can be set. You can maximum it. You can set the maximum frequency and the minimum frequency, so you get the maximum out of the phone. HTC put 1 gigabyte of RAM, which I think makes this phone a lot better than the LG Optimus 3D. Well, that is really about everything. Thanks for listening to us at Log On Reviews. Have a good day and